Thank you very much.
How y'all doing, Westland Library? You doing all right?
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying yourselves? Yes. We're on the second half of the show. What we're going to do is kind of mix it up a little bit. And we're going to do like some of our own work and also other people's work. What I'm doing right now is Sterling A. Brown. It's called Effie. And I'm going to follow a piece called Us Black Women. And it's inspired by this piece. She who is easy for any chance lover, whose frequent laugh rang flaccid and shrill, she, finding death at last, the days fret over, lies here so oddly stern for once, and still put her away, and put away with her what she has now of harshness and strength. She who was clay for any clumsy sculpture becomes inflexible, fixed of form at length. She who would veer with any passing wind, like a rusty vane with rickety ways, she is aloof now, and seems oh so determined. And that is the paradise crowning her days. This is the piece to follow that. Us, black women. Like samples at a grocery store set out to be picked over and never fully paid for, I said us, black women. With vaginas that still smell like unwanted mixed babies, blood, and 400 years of forced entries. And this man asks, can he hit it? As if it hasn't already been beaten. Outkast goes to court with Rosa Parks. Ludacris makes a diss record about Oprah. And a room full of upstanding black men says, we don't know what happened in that car. Rihanna may have given Chris Brown a reason to beat her down. I take it you don't have little sisters. And there must be shrapnel in your back to replace the spine that once made you a man. See, I ain't mad at you for your opinion. I'm just hoping we are never two pop stars alone in a car and you get mad at me for mine. I can still hear the cries of all the babies that had to get left behind by their own mothers. I've got the tongue of Harriet Tubman, can still taste the blood of all the wounds she licked to get us here. And we are constantly trying to get back there. And you say, she don't like her own people because she built a school in Africa. You must have forgotten your roots. Do you think that we only exist here? I've never seen you leave a penny in a gas station. You couldn't imagine the pain of raising a Black Panther, only to hear your son calling you sluts and tricks on the radio. You are no Afina Shakur. Your jaw couldn't walk a Miles Davis inside the mouth of Cicely Tyson. And you question the charity of a black woman, while this man asks, can he hit it? As if it hasn't already been beaten. We have been running this world since it started, have yet to receive a day off of our feet. There are no holidays dedicated to us, just a bunch of poems used to undress everything but our minds. Millions of songs played to make us feel like we were born to be called everything but our names. And cemeteries dressed up like videos, burying our images every other TV station. We get one Michelle every 44 years. We get one African-American teen pregnancy every 44 minutes. And Lil Wayne says he wants to have sex with every girl in the world. Sarah Good invents beds. Trey Songz says he invented sex. How disconnected we are, yet hanging from the same umbilical cords we clipped you from. Stop asking, can you hit it? Take your mother flowers for no reason. Stop making excuses for you putting your hands on us. Stop putting your hands on us. Stop running out on us. Stop running over us. Stop treating us like samples at a grocery store. Do not touch us if you have no plans on making this home.
Hello. Hello. Everyone all right? Good? Yeah. My name is Ebony. I'm visiting from New York, so thank you for having me. A lot of the poets of the Harlem Renaissance went to Paris to find inspiration and to escape a lot of the racism that was happening here in America. Of course, there was a whole different brand of it going on in Paris, but it was a little bit different. And I read a book called Black Girl in Paris a couple of years ago. Using that book and the inspiration of the experiences of all of these poets, all these black poets, Langston Hughes, Chantay Legacy, Claude McKay, they all went to Paris. I decided to write this poem for my best friend Mahogany, who was about to embark on her own trip out to Paris as a black woman. So there's a black girl in Paris for Mahogany. Begins with an excerpt from the book by Shea Youngblood. Paris, September 1986. Early morning. She is lying on her back in a little bed with her eyes closed, dreaming in French. Langston was here. There's a black girl in Paris lying in a bed on the 5th floor of a hotel in the Latin Quarter. Her eyes are closed against the soft pink dawn. Delicate maps of light line her face, tattoo the palms of her hands, the insides of her thighs, the soles of her feet like lace. Jimmy was here. From Black Girls in Paris by Shay Youngblood. Brooklyn will forgive you. Someday she will understand that you spend 73% of your day stuck in a traffic jam in that godforsaken bucket of bolts that ain't even got good enough sense to have a proper horn, making it very difficult for you to signal bad drivers without using cuss words that make your daughter's braces vibrate in her mouth. You've run out of spaces in your eyes to store your darts. Now you shove them into your purse as you rush out the door. This has turned out to be an equally impractical way to store death glances. You can't seem to get them out quick enough, even in the event that you do need them. There's never enough time, never enough parking spaces, too many people to blame. Go. Pack nothing more than a few good books, black dresses that fit snug in all the places that count, and go. Smear a Dear John letter onto the bathroom mirror with his shaving cream and go. Russian ballerinas twirl their names in your hair, go. There's champagne bubbling over the sides of every fountain, go. There are love songs with broken spines who still slow dance in jazz clubs, go. In Paris, even the sorrow wants to be embraced. Cry. Let it linger in streaming chords, but only if there's a charming Haitian trumpeter there to witness it, and only after applying an unreasonable amount of mascara for the sake of drama and mystery and anonymity. Know that Paris is the hussy that Brooklyn despises for being such a relentless flirt with her two-cheek kisses and creme brulee cracked like flawless cleavage. She manages to cause a fuss with merely a sigh, the limp-wristed wave of a handkerchief. Bon voyage. This is how Langston flew into her arms, sobbing. Why Jimmy played the accordion under her window every night, and County and Claude shared her bathwater and snifters, traced the dreams of dead poets onto the bottoms of your feet, and go. There will always be Brooklyn. When you return, ensure her that she was missed, her Nigerian women peddling heavy brass earrings, her Dominican food at 1 in the morning, the way you always seem to discover the perfect scenic route while just trying to escape the morning's traffic jam.